Hello, I am Danny.
Hola, señor. Yo me llamo Kevon.
Hi, I'm Destin.
Hello, I'm Natalie, and welcome to the digestive system, circulatory, and respiratory system. The food enters the mouth and undergoes both chemical and mechanical digestion. The amylase breaks down complex carbohydrates into simple carbohydrates when you chew. The food is covered by saliva and it turns into a bolus. As the bolus enters the esophagus, the epiglottis blocks the bolus from entering the trachea as the food travels down the esophagus. The bolus is pushed down due to peristalsis. Before entering the stomach, the bolus enters the pharynx, a tube that connects the esophagus to the stomach. While in the stomach, the gastric juices break down the bolus while pepsin breaks down your protein. The wall of the stomach is covered by mucus, so the gastric juices will not damage the walls of your stomach. As the bolus is broken down, it turns into chyme. As the chyme enters the small intestine, the first 25 centimeters, the pancreatic and bile juices enter the small intestine and helps the digestion, while the rest of the small intestine absorbs the nutrients. The small intestine has villi, which expands the surface area of the small intestine. Then the chyme enters the large intestine. The large intestine absorbs water and the remaining nutrient and then turns into poop. Finally, the poop gets stored in the rectum and out the anus.
The air goes into the nasal cavity and gets filtered and warmed by the cilia. Then the air goes to the larynx, which helps you talk, and goes down the trachea, and splits into your bronchioli and branches into the bronchioles. That goes into the alveoli. Inside the alveoli, gas exchange occurs due to diffusion and goes back to the nasal cavity, as you can see here. Yeah, and goes back to the nasal cavity. Yeah. O2 blood travels from the left atrium through the pulmonary veins and into the right ventricle, passes vowels through the aorta and arteries, and throughout the body. Then the veins bring blood back to the heart from the superior and inferior vena cava, through the right atrium, bowel, right ventricle, through vowels, pulmonary arteries, and back to the capillaries in the lungs. The difference between arteries and veins is that arteries carry blood away from the heart and veins carry blood to the heart. The blood contains plasma.
And the cycle continues.